national policy.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to be with you here today. And I'm sure this hall is called the Great Hall, correct? I must admit that since I became a professional, this is the first time I'm entering this campus. It is a shame. It is a shame because I feel like I should have been here more times than now. I think I remember I came only once when I was a student at Fobe College. Today, I'm happy to be with you. When I look around, I see faces similar to mine. We all kind of man that notice. Is this not the time for the young people? That shout is not enough. Is this not the time for the young people? Do we want to have our salon Narobi? Do we want to have our own Bashiru Faye? This is the time. This is the time. I am a politician, apart from being a lawyer. But today I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm here to talk about the theme which relates to accessible healthcare for youth in the fight against imports. Distinguished members of faculty, all students here present, members of the traditional and social media, I greet you all. Last night, I was about to prepare a statement to deliver to you guys. But as went into this preparation, I put my pen down. And I said to myself, I'd rather talk to you people who are like myself from my heart. You know why? Because sometimes when you write speeches, you copy ideas from other people. You do research, and it's the ideas and findings of other people. I am not saying that is wrong, but today I want to talk to myself. Decades in, decades out, governments in, governments out, we continue with the same story. We continue with the same complaints. But we not complaining about for NPA. Yes, we don't tire. But let me tell you something. You cannot get tired because nothing gets done if you don't take action. Nothing will happen. Nothing will change if we don't challenge ourselves by taking action. What we have been good at in this nation, now for complain. Complain, complain, complain. We all know the problems of this nation. But how many people talk about solutions and actually pursue those solutions? A few weeks ago, I made a very bold decision. And I declared my intention to run for the presidency of this nation. You know, when I took that decision, I wasn't sure myself. But one thing I said to myself, that if it can be done in Senegal, we can do it in Sierra Leone. It is going to be a very long and difficult journey. There are going to be a lot of bumps along the way. But if everyone who's here, or almost everyone, is a young person, then I want you to realize that the fight to change the story of this mission belongs to all of us. Every one of you in this room is a Timbo. The theme for this celebration is access, ensuring accessibility to healthcare for youths in the fight against mpox. A couple of weeks ago, a very junior colleague of mine from the CLN Grammar School lost his life. Now, be a social media influencer, a community organizer, a very young man in his 20s, black coffee. He lost his life to the fight against mpox. Not to forsake better passamo. Not to forsake we dey take more care possible. But it could have been any one of us. Could have been any one of us. While we dey pray that it doesn't affect any one of us, but at the same time, we have to be careful and we have to realize that mpox is with us. But tonight, Sierra Leone, but we na bad thing no more the Canaya. Mpox, COVID, Ebola. In the space of how years to regret all these things. What is the preparedness? Not to just fight these endemics when we kind of pandemics. What is the preparedness to even prevent them from coming? We prepared. As of last week, there were reported cases of over 2,000 people affected by mpox. Do we have the facilities? Do we have the medical facilities to deal with such? From really born in this country, the major hospital to Wado, Connaught, Cottage, 34. I have been around for almost 30 years. I was worked at a 34 military hospital. And to this day, we can only boast of Cottage as Cobra and Begin Hospital. Go to Cottage and see the condition that is there. We've seen posts, we've heard stories of the little one already died because light's not every day. We don't really stories of people with the lost in Lennox just because gloves, gauze, not even day. And this is the country where you say we don't succeed for do almost everything in our agenda. Well, we've added emergency hospital. We've added the Chinese hospital, a jail. We've been on a hospital at London for ages. Successive governments say now the hospital and not in the London. The hospital at King Hamad Light is another one. Are we ready? This is why I call on all of us to take action. You're not too young to act. You're not too young to make a change. Again, I refer you to the Senegal story. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. The Prime Minister of Senegal was here. Anyone knows his name? What's his name? Osman Timbo. He was here on Monday and he left on Tuesday. Interesting, right? This man was an ordinary tax collector. Ordinary tax collector. He did not sit back and say, oh, the problem of this country, na big man wahala. He said, I will face his head on, sorry. Fast forward, like I told you, the road is going to be bumpy. What happened to him? They not dissatisfied for money for the presidency of Senegal. But what happened was, because we were given back to movement of young people, the town to liberate the nation, even in his absence, someone stood up amongst them. And that person today is the president of Senegal. Bassirou Diomaye Faye. If you be sit off and say, but me not taxpayer, that small one they did that enough for me, and I comfortable life for myself. That change will never have happened. So if there's anyone in this room who's happy with the way his university, it's been wrong. Are you satisfied? Or do you think there can be more? We can do more. With this university, you need more. But you cannot get more if you do not challenge things. The status quo will not change. We have to cage it. When I look in this room, I see potential engineers in this room. I see potential social workers in this room. I see potential lecturers in this room. I see potential ministers in this room. Look like when I let government with plenty. I see potential presidents in this room. So you want to be president? But do you want to be a president just for the namesake? I want to be president? Do you want to make a change? Are you challenging yourself to make the change that this country needs? We must separate yourselves. Again, I'm happy to be with you. And I hope today will be the last day. You invited me to this hall. You invited me, whether formally or informally. I have taken a stance to stand for the young people of this nation. I cannot do it without listening to you, without hearing your ideas, without implementing these ideas, and without getting you on the street. And for this reason, as I now, I want to call on all of you to challenge yourselves. To challenge yourselves, because the status quo of this nation will not change if you fail to act. They say faith without works what? That is what the Bible says, right? Faith without work is dead. It is the same Bible that said that the young people shall live. Who knows the Bible? Who knows what verse of the Bible in Isaiah that says that? I am a Muslim, you know. I'm a Sheikh. But I attended the grammar school when I know a bit of the Bible too. I don't want to take this more than what I have said already. And I want to end on this note by wishing you a successful debate. I will spend a little more time to listen to part of the debate before I leave. But I want to say thank you for your rapt attention. And again, as I leave you, I challenge you to make a change, to make a contribution in what economy you find yourself. God bless you. God bless your lecturate.
God bless this university. God bless the world.